Well, good morning all, or good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this video, and Happy New Year to you. We just rolled over to 2022 here. Well, today's January 2nd, actually, so I guess this is the first day that's not a holiday of the new year. Anyway, Feyachi. I'm going to say Feyachi, probably. They were nice enough to contact me, thanks to my buddy Rob over at Hamilton Outdoors doing a referral. They were nice enough to contact me about the this red dot they have. This is their little RDS-68 red-green dot gun sight. These are currently selling for $27.99 new on Amazon. But they were kind enough to contact me, offered to send me one of these so I could do an unboxing for y'all. And basically, take a look at this little red dot to see what it's like. There's a lot of what I call cheaper red dots in the market, and in full honesty, it's pretty much all that I use. Really, are the cheaper ones like these. There's lots of different brands out there. The reason I like these is because they seem to work pretty good, y'all. I mean, probably the most I would spend on one would be like $150, and that's not really a cheap one by my definition. Y'all know I'm pretty cheap to begin with, but that would probably be like a Sig Romeo. That's one that's on my wish list. But this is exactly how it came to me from Amazon. And again, this is from the good folks over at Feyachi. I will put a link in the description of this video, an Amazon link for this actual product. So if you like this, please go check it out. But today we're just going to do an unboxing and a desktop review. At some point, I will get this mounted onto, probably put it on my little 1022 takedown, and we'll do some shots with it and see how it works out and everything. But yeah, so you've had a chance to look at the box while I'm sitting here rambling. Let's go ahead and see it. And I've never unboxed this. This just came in here a week or two ago. A nice rubber band, actually. Ooh, and it looks like it's a telescoping box. So let's pull this off here. Take a look. Pretty decent packaging. And we've got a micro dot sights instruction. Looks pretty generic, but functional. This sight is on the Amazon listing. They do advertise it as a 4 MOA, actually. What does that mean, Hillbilly? I used to know. There's a really good video out there by Mix Up. If you search Mix Up Red Dot review, you'll find, I think it's Mix Up 98 or Mix Up 89 or something. He does a lot of gun reviews and stuff like that. Yeah. And basically what that means, I can't remember what the acronym MOA stands for. I'm sure one of y'all can chime in the comments and refresh my memory. But that's the size of the actual dot. Like when you're looking through the red dot, it's the size of the dot that you see. Like if you got a little small, tiny red dot, or if you want a little bit bigger one. But you can see it's basically uses a. That's kind of odd. It uses a 1632. I kind of prefer them when they use the 2032 because I stock up on those 2032 batteries, but that's okay. It's got all the full specs on it here for you and all that good stuff. Maintainability. All those little goodies. So, see what we got in the box. Got EVA foam insert, help protect it during shipping, but odd, there's nothing on the bottom of it. That's kind of weird. You would think they put an extra layer in there to give it some drop protection. Allen wrench. But yeah, let's take a look and see what we got in the package here. Nothing fancy in packaging or any of that good stuff, but got your little snack. Oh, wait a minute. It says do not eat, so don't eat that, folks. Typical little generic lens cloth. And then you have the red dot itself. Looks pretty nice. Overall first impression of it. Average, type quality that you see on these things. I do like that instead of cheap little plastic covers or flip covers, they have one of these little rubber strap ones. That's a nice plus. I tend to prefer these types over the other ones. They seem to last longer, less to break. You know, I don't know how many of y'all have had those little flip covers, little springs on them break and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, it's nothing, nothing extraordinarily fancy. But I can tell you just by the heft of it, you know, got a little finish blim right here, it looks like. But, you know, that's to be expected. Overall, the heft of it and everything seems like a pretty decent little unit. You know, I'll tell you something else that's odd about this, too, that I have never seen this before on a budget red dot like this. But they don't have a name brand on the red dot anywhere. Isn't that kind of odd? It doesn't say, or maybe I'm missing it, but it doesn't say Feyachi or a model number or a name brand or anything anywhere on the unit. That is a little bit odd. So let's take a look here. We'll flip this thing on. Oh, there's the indexing. There's a little dot right there with the green. Let's see here. Oh, there's a green dot. And like most of these, you can keep on rolling it up till you get to the highest number, and that's the brightest intensity. And then you flip over to the R, which I assume is red, but in this case, it's off. And then the same thing. Flip it on, and you can barely see that little red dot in there. But as you turn it up, let's take it up to 5 again. You can see, there you go. For 28 bucks, I mean, I'll be honest with you, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, yeah, forget about it, trying to get a nice little red dot like this for less than, you know, in that dollar amount range. But yeah, let's take off these little covers. These are your elevation and windage adjustments for zeroing this thing in, and let's take a little zoom in. And you can tell around the edge, see how it has those little teeth? That means it's a clicker, probably a clicker type indexed. And while we have it zoomed in, we'll take a good look of it closer. Let's turn it on red again. Oh. Yeah, that's probably a little bit too much for the focusing on it on my camera. Looks like a decent little mount. Hey, look, you can see my phone in there. But yeah, I mean, it's just, again, just a basic little, you know, budget-friendly red dot. And like I said, I'll probably put this on my, I'll probably put this on that little takedown 22, takedown 1022 until I can afford to get me one of those Romeos. What I do like about some of the higher end red dots, like the Sig Romeo, is they will automatically turn on when it detects movement. Like as soon as you pick up your firearm, you don't have to worry about monkeying around with the flipping it on, you know. And that's just one less thing to do, I guess, you know, in any type of situation or something like that. It's nice to pick it up and already have that red dot ready to go. So also, let's take a quick look at this battery compartment here. I didn't have to use any tools to take it off, which is always nice. Yeah, and it is a 1632. Just a typical little battery compartment configuration, y'all. I'll probably, when I get this mounted, I will probably snug it down a little bit. I always like to use a quarter or something like that, coin of some sort, when I snug these down. I don't want to get it too crazy tight or anything. But yeah, that's it, folks. Again, just a basic little budget red dot, and these are going for $27.99 on Amazon. And overall, you know, I will give it a thumbs up for my first impression on this desktop review. It does have nice lines. There's no sharp spots on it. It seems like the finish is good, even though it does have a couple little cloudy spots. But overall, again, it's a, you know, it's a $27, $28 red dot. And like I said, you know, quite a few years ago, we would have killed to have something like this for that price range. Let me all know what you think. If you have any questions on it, shoot it my way. I'll try to answer them. And as always, thanks for watching my videos.